In case of sickness, the cause should be ascertained, unhealthful conditions changed, wrong habits corrected. Then nature is to be assisted in her efforts to expel impurities and re-establish right conditions back in the system. That's what we're looking at tonight, is what you can do to assist the body in the healing process. And the first thing we're going to be looking at is the humble onion. I think every home has an onion. And you can use the onion in a raw state, and you can use the onion cooked. So we'll begin by looking at how you can use the onion raw. The onion is a drawer. And about a year ago, my husband, it's probably more, I've been away for nearly a year, maybe 2 years ago, my husband bought me a new fridge, and I did not like the smell of the fridge. It smelt plastic. So what I did was I sliced an onion, and I put half of it in a bowl in the fridge, and I put the other half in the freezer. Have you ever done that? In the morning, when I took it out, did my fridge smell like onion? Well, actually, not too much, but the onion had absorbed those plasticky, it may not have been plastic, but I just didn't like the chemically smell. And then when I took them out, the fridge smelled nice, and I could start to put my food in. If you've ever painted a room and it has a strong smell, you can slice onion on plates overnight and it'll absorb all the fumes. And that's why if you only use half an onion, please don't wrap it in plastic, because it'll absorb all the chemicals out of the plastic. So if I've got big onions and I only want to use half an onion, I don't peel it, I cut it in half and I sit it on a china plate. And you can often keep that even till the next day. If I'm going to use it a few hours later in a meal, I'll just put it on the bench. But if I want to use it the next day, I'll put a cup on top of the onion on the plate, and that'll prevent any fumes going into the fridge. So we've just established that the onion is a drawer. Have you ever chopped up an onion and you start crying and your nose start running? So the properties in the onion directly affect our respiratory. So it's very good to use for coughs and colds. So if you've got a sore throat, you can finely slice the onion. You would only need a few slices, and you get a cloth. Now this is a very good use for your old sheets that start to get tears in it. I've just been at my daughter's place. She's got 7 children. And I've been doing a lot of washing and a lot of folding. And I noticed a lot of the sheets have tears in them. They're the best sheets to tear up. And it's a good idea for every home to have a poultice box. So tear up your sheets. And this is a good size. So what are we looking at there? It's about, would that be about 10 inches by 10 inches?